Lord be with you.
Greetings, knight. What brings you here?
I'm mourning. Can't you see?
Did someone die?
My hope. Not far from here, in Sedlets, is buried Sir Valentine.
Rings a bell. Isn't he the one who brought holy soil from Jerusalem to Sedlets?
Precisely. Almost 200 years ago, Valentine accompanied the abbot of Sedlets on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. There, in the field of Akeldama, he took his sword and dug up a handful of dirt, which he brought here and scattered over the graveyard.
Yes. And that's why you're mourning?
My entire life, I've wanted to visit Valentine's grave and see his famous sword. But now that I am here, I'm unable to go inside. I felt so humbled.
I'm truly sorry to hear that. Can I help you in some way?
I don't know, friend. Unless, what if you went to the graveyard instead of me? You could find Valentine's grave and bring the—
What?
Just so I could look at it. Then you would put it back. I'd pay you well.
You want me to go to the graveyard and just steal that sword from a grave?
Don't call it that.
Can't you just go to the graveyard and look?
I've thought long and hard about it, and there's no other way. But
Oh, all right then. I'll do it. I'll help you. Where can I find Valentine's grave then?
It's somewhere in the church. But it's not so easy to get inside. I myself am not exactly certain where to look. Try to find Brother Morticius. I heard he's looking for help at the church. Maybe if you help him, he'll help you.
And then in turn, I'll help.
Precisely. What is your name, friend?
Henry. And you are?
I will wait for you here, Henry. Thank you very much.
Still I trust that the Creator who fashioned me from dust—
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Morticius is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end. Fame and fortune.
Ah. I see.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth. And now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those who sleep below in eternal repose?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. Bringing order to them is a very grave matter. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do? Sightless and old, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane? Help me, dear brother.
Wait a moment. So, there are bones strewn about the chapel, and you want them tied—
Aye, 'tis a job that some might find morbid, but fear not, good fellow.
What's in it for me, if I help you?
To help thy neighbour is a virtuous deed, and charity thy soul shall feed.
Wait, am I supposed to touch the dead?
Fear not, it is no desecration. God shall bless this congregation. They shall find eternal—
All right then. What am I supposed to do, exactly?
Arrange the bones in pyramids. Make them nicely stacked. Build one out of pristine skulls, the second out of cracked, the third then build from arms and legs. And hear this quite a lot. Thou shalt not— thou shalt— curses!
Look, stop with the rhymes, would you? Let's cut. I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles. Pristine skulls in the first one, the cracked ones in the second, and the third pile I build from the limbs.
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, but don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the hidden space.
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath, and make 3 pyramids.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and spines, sweep them up together.
What? I should swim. I better go before you think of more chores.
God be with you. What makes a hole a grave for the dead? What makes a grave a dreamless bed? What paints our bones so pale and white? Death's awful brush in endless night. Still I trust that the Creator who fashioned me from dust cares.
What's this? It looks like some really old reliquary. What a rare find.
Hey! Are you intact, my dear brother?
I nearly broke every bone in my body.
Ha ha ha! There's no better place to leave your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end...
Damn it! That sword isn't here. Now what? This must be through Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Thank you, sir.
A wonderful day for a wonderful...
Knives! Knives for sale! Iron and steel! Is there something you need?
I was in the graveyard and I found Valentine, but there wasn't any sword there. However, I did find an engraving.
Slow down. What engraving?
On the lid of his grave. I thought that since I couldn't find the sword, I'd at least
You forged a copy of Valentine's sword? Just based on a picture?
Well, I know, it's not the original, but nothing better came to mind.
And are you certain the original looked like this?
Valentine himself could not tell the difference.
All right, Henry, thanks. I think we can stop this masquerade now, don't you? You're very good. I've long tried in vain to get into that grave. But I hope you know that I must kill you now. I can't risk you opening your mouth somewhere and letting slip that this sword is a fake.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you, really?
I sell relics, gems, and all kinds of other trinkets to collectors. Some real, some fake, like your sword. But almost all stolen.
I knew there was something odd about all this.
Of course you knew. So, what's it going to be?
Are you serious?
Yes, and so what? Stop fucking laughing.
Take a good look at me. Let me tell you, friend, you're not the brightest in choosing your victims.
Oh, pray tell. I'm shaking all over. I'll kill you. Bad luck.
You're no match for me!
Cut the bullshit and fight! Show what you're made of!
Ah!